This video is for all the runners or the cyclists, all those Ironman aspirants that want to test their body to its utmost limits. While we all love endurance sports, the sad part of that sports is that we have lost a lot of lives, especially in this last 3 or 4 marathons that I have been observing. We've lost at least one life during the run. So that is something very disheartening. I'm really touched and shocked by the way runners are getting those attacks and runners are going through such an incident. I am not closely related to any of those runners, so to be very honest, I do not know their actual lifestyles. I do not know what they went through. However, I'll still like to share my take on the precautions that we as individuals can take to ensure that it does not happen to us or people around us. First and foremost, what we need to understand is that for our body, stress is a stress, be it physical running stress, be it weightlifting stress, be it stress that we are going through at work, or be it stress that we are going through in our personal lives. So body does not differentiate between those things. Most of the times we resort to exercises to release those happy hormones and get out of those stress. But at the same time, we need to understand that exercise in itself also causes stress to our bodies. Yes, I use stress a lot of times, and that's what happens to our bodies when we go through a lot of things at the same time. I know a lot of runners who are like, oh, I slept just 4 hours, but I still did my half marathon. I had a party previous night, I still did my run. I had so and so things, I still did it. I am so proud that I could do it despite having such a lifestyle. No, this is not a moment of pride. This is a moment of living on the edge. Yes, we all talk about adventures, living life on the edge and things like that. But knowing that these things are harmful for our physical bodies, knowing that these things may cause utmost sadness to our close ones, we should not be indulging into these things. So whenever we take part in any of the endurance events, or we think of doing those events on our own, maybe solo rides, solo runs, solo events and things like that, I as fitness professional urge you to please have a thorough checklist. Please check how much sleep are you getting for the past 1 week before the event. Please check the amount of water that you are drinking, and by water I do not mean just plain water, it means actual hydration, which is caused due to which can be achieved with infusion of electrolytes, salts and other forms of supplements. I would also like you to watch the amount of food that you are eating, the kind of food that you are eating. Please refrain from drinking alcohol in any form, in any quantities. Also, for people who smoke and then think that, oh, I can still run, smoking is my pre-workout. I know a lot of such adventure enthusiasts around me. Please do not do that, because smoking causes a lot of harmful effects on lungs. I don't need to give you a lecture on that. But then with that kind of inhibited capacity of our lungs, if we put it through a stress, we put it through this utmost tension of running a marathon or running a half marathon, our bodies just cannot take it. This signs of individuals, respected, trained, conditioned individuals passing away in such endurance events is also highlighting the fact that when we are running or when we are into an event, our competitive spirit takes over, and that competitive spirit not only takes us to push past the barrier and take through the thought of no pain, no gain, but it shuts down the communication that our body is doing with us. We have to listen to our bodies to be able to perform at a higher capacity. When we see elite runners like Eliud Kipchoge, who just did a marathon world record, those are the individuals that have trained, conditioned and monitored their body through the training process, through the events. There are expert health professionals behind them monitoring those things. So there is no harm in chasing your fitness goals. There is no harm in participating in the events. But if you are doing, please be responsible towards your family, towards your loved ones, towards the people that are organizing the events with utmost facilities, infrastructure, care, medical support. Do not fail them. Do not fail your own selves. So this is a sincere urge from myself to all of you to take care before going out for all your endurance events. I am again emphasizing on the fact that I do not know the actual reasons. It could be any medicine, interactions. It could be overuse of organs. It could be overuse of, I would not say overuse, but excessive average heart rate during the run. It could be anything. But when we are conscious enough to take care of our sleep, hydration and nutrition, we can definitely overcome the facts. Please take care, stay safe, have a safe running season ahead. Namaste.